Hello guys, how are you doing today? You may be not that much happy with the crypto market because almost everything is down and the charts are in red. Bitcoin is at $63,000 and at the all-time high it was $73,500. Ethereum as well traded at over $4,000 and currently it's at $3,200. And as well there are some allegations from CSC that Ethereum may be a security, and that is why Ethereum is down as well. And we are just less than 1 month away from Bitcoin halving. So everybody as well expects Bitcoin to continue to rise on that news. But maybe it's still quite a good opportunity for those who didn't jump on the bandwagon and didn't buy Bitcoin and Ethereum in time, just to buy it now when we have lower prices. But as well, we still see the craziness from the meme coins. Meme coins are still rising, some are quite down today too. And just on weekends, already $122 million were raised on some pre-sales for Solana Memecoins. And with the pre-sale, people just like random Twitter accounts posted the Solana address and for the raising funds for the new meme coin. And people just started sending to random people on the internet their funds in expectation to get much more returns. It's like, this is really craziness and this is real overhype. But let's dive in deeper into the news this week.
Crypto market has seen a significant outflow of funds from spot Bitcoin ETFs, sparking active discussions among investors and analysts. So, net of $742 million has exited a group of 10 years Bitcoin ETFs within the last 4 days. And just on 21st March, we see the data. Almost $94 million were withdrawn in 1 day. As well, this suggests the start of a new trend or a fundamental shift in market sentiment. Among all funds, Grayscale Investment GBTC stands out as the main character of this story, having reduced its assets by an astronomical $1.8 billion. This event can be interpreted as an attempt at cleansing or rethinking strategy under current market conditions. Meanwhile, the crypto fund iShares Bitcoin Trust by BlackRock showed a contrary trend, increasing its capital by an impressive 233 million, which allowed it to take a leading position among similar financial instruments. Another news is about asset management giant BlackRock officially unveiled its tokenized asset fund on the Ethereum network on Wednesday, and they reportedly deposited 100 million USDC into a wallet on Ethereum chain. So BlackRock USD Institutional Digital Liquidity Fund is represented by the blockchain-based BUIDL token, is fully backed by cash, US Treasury bills, and repurchase agreements, and will provide yield paid out via blockchain rails every day to token holders, according to their press release. And as well, BlackRock invested into the strategic partner Securitize, and Securitize will act as a transfer agent and tokenization platform, while Bank of New York Mellon is the custodian of the fund's assets, and Anchorage Digital Bank, BitGo, Coinbase, and Fireblocks also participate in the fund's ecosystem. So, as I mentioned, another thing is that BlackRock was pumped with unsolicited Ethereum from Tornado Cash, and as you remember, there was a lot of turmoil around Tornado Cash, and just after 18 months after OFAC sanctioned Tornado Cash for its use in helping North Korea state-sponsored hacking group Lazarus Group launder millions of dollars in cryptocurrencies, and any Ethereum address can receive coins or tokens from any other holding Ethereum that recently moved through Tornado Cash, can present real legal challenges. And somebody spammed this BlackRock's address with not a significant sum, but still it was 0.97 Ethereum was about $3,324 at current prices. So it was transferred from Tornado Cash to the wallet associated with the fund. So what legal implications it may have, and it may lead to for the RFAC to review again the regulations and maybe to change them. But I think because it's BlackRock, it's the biggest asset manager in the world, they wouldn't really have implications. And before as well, RFAC became aware of US people receiving unsolicited Ethereum from Tornado Cash, and even in summer and before, and they put in a statement in September 22, stressing that while these funds may technically fall within the scope of those regulations, it would not prioritize enforcement against such dusting attacks. So generally, they should be fine. So another news, as I told, that CEC is seeking to classify Ethereum as a security, a move that would have major implications for Ethereum. And we see as well big institutional managers filed for Ethereum ETF, and in May there should be expected reply from the CSC regarding approval or disapproval of Ethereum ETF. So it may have quite big implications for the crypto as a whole too. But Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse told that CEC will lose to Ethereum just like it did to XRP. And yeah, generally I think it would be so. Another cool news about initiative of Tone Foundation. So Tone announced the launch of the Open League Charitable Initiative, which involves distributing 30 million Tone coin tokens, currently valued at over $115 million. The goal is not just to distribute funds, but stimulate activity and involvement in the Tone ecosystem, rewarding those who contribute the most to its development. And the campaign is starting on 1st April. So the next news is still about Bitcoin, and MicroStrategy has been on the, like always, on the buying spree. And MicroStrategy continues to show its commitment to investing in Bitcoin, and currently they own about 1% of all the entire global supply of Bitcoin, which today amounts to 214,246 Bitcoin as of March 18th. So as well, they bought just additional 9,245 Bitcoins at the drop for about $623 million, according to filing with the US Securities and Exchange Commission. So yeah, Michael Saylor continues to be super bullish on this industry, and he said that he will never sell his Bitcoin, even if they are now down. So the next prediction is about the price of Bitcoin by the end of the year. Analysts at research and brokerage firm Bernstein have raised price target for Bitcoin by the end of the year to $90,000 from $80,000 from the previous prediction amid improved market dynamics. Moreover, according to experts, the anticipated halving, which has been talked about for months, is not expected to cause a big shock to mining companies. On the contrary, the bullish sentiment in the market and the inflow of funds into spot Bitcoin ETFs should support this upward trend. Well, let's just hope that the expert forecasts come true, and by the end of the year, we will be all celebrating new highs, and maybe we will even see Bitcoin at 100K. Who knows? What are your predictions for Bitcoin price by the end of the year? You can leave your predictions in the comments and maybe make this video bullish and pump Bitcoin. Another news about the global economy, and actually specifically US economy. So Federal Reserve keeps interest rates steady for the sixth time, maintaining a cautious stance during ongoing inflation concerns. But they suggested it may cut rates 3 times this year. So let's get back to some meme coins. And while we see the drop down on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and a lot of other coins, a lot of meme coins are still rising. And Avalanche launched before their Memecoin support fund, so they started Memecoin Rush with $1 million incentives, launching phase 1 with Take Heart and Trader Joe. And there are as well some meme coins which Avalanche on Avalanche Chain, which they specifically support. So these are Coquino on Nutshell, Kimball, and Tag. And I suggest you to check out those coins and see they provided liquidity, and there are different incentivization programs by one of the largest layer ones in the industry, by Avalanche. They may rise a lot. I personally made quite a good profit on Coquino. I invested into it back in December. Then it dropped down. I never fixed my profit. It dropped down back in still in December, but then I hold it through the market, through the serial ones. Almost nothing happened with it, and then it rose almost 5 times. So that's quite a great profit. Still on my screen, not fixed for now. As well, there are some other crazy meme coins on Solana, like for example, SMOLE coin. It was just launched yesterday, and it's already on the top exchanges. It was listed straight away on Huobi, currently HTX. It was supported by BitGet, Gate.io, MXC, and you can see as well solid trading volumes on Radium, over $172 million on a daily basis, which is pretty crazy. These are quite big volumes. Today it's down 30% because the dev 0x Decadenter, he didn't want to burn LP first and didn't want to follow his initial announcement. And there were quite a lot of talks on Twitter around that. So like people were thinking that project is finished, it's wrecked. So they started selling. But maybe it will be good now, a buying opportunity for this coin, because they raised $30 million in Solana just within a few days. No, even it was, I think it was only 1 day or a bit more. They raised $30 million via pre-sale, so 0x Decadanta. It was not really a popular account at all. So what's happening on the market is really crazy. He just posted a tweet that he's raising for a new coin for the pre-sale, and just random people started sending him money. Like my friend told about me about this coin. He sent $1,000 for it. I sent personally a smaller sum. I didn't want to risk that much. It was not a great pre-sale because I sent $350. I got return only $500. So it was even less than 2x return. But I bought some more on the market. Not financial advice, but you can gamble with it too. So eventually this developer figured out how to do LP on Radium, and they burned LP tokens. So they're now more or less fine. Another big token with big community is SLERF, and it's another pretty crazy story. It's as well down 16% now, so you can buy it too, maybe. It has as well pretty active big community. It's showed a lot on Twitter. But the guy who raised $10 million in Solana for the launch of this token told that he confused, and he sent those Solana to some wrong address. So he basically burned Solana, and he couldn't send back the tokens for the people who invested into pre-sale. So there are now some support programs by some exchanges like Albank and some others, which will give the trading fees to the people who invested initially into this token. But as well, there are fees in big exchanges like HTX, Gate.io, BingX, BitGet, XT.com. Yeah, so generally it's doing well. let's see what will happen with it. And surprisingly, during the launch, it didn't dump. Yeah, because people didn't get the token, so they didn't have what to dump. And it rose quite a lot after the launch of the project. So some people still believed in it, even if the developer rocked with 10 millions of Solana. However, he sent back Solana to his wallet, which he put in. So another crazy meme coin launch is Bomb, Book of Memes. It was launched last weekend, and it was almost straight away listed on all the biggest exchanges. This coin is even on Binance. Yeah, so today it's on the rise, 6%, but it's still down from its all-time high. And since it's on Binance, I think it should be more or less safe to invest into it. You can as well check the chart. Yeah. And they're already in the top. The market cap here is already quite big, 800 million, but I think it can rise to $1-2 billion. It should be fine if it's approved by Binance straight away. So maybe it's some insider job. Still not a financial advice to invest into these tokens. Always do your own research, and remember that memes are just mostly don't have anything behind them. They don't have any utility unless the developers decide to add that utility to those tokens. So always keep that in mind. And just you might try with small sums, or you may gamble as well, everything what you have. But you should understand that you may lose everything, or maybe you will get hundreds of returns. It's your choice.
That's all I wanted to share with you for today. I hope you found something interesting and useful in the news digest from the world of crypto. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and as well, of course, to tell your friends, and put the like if you like that video, or dislike if you didn't like it. And yeah, until next time, and hope your crypto portfolio be green and flourishing, and you get a lot of returns. Thank you for your attention. Have a nice day. Goodbye.